Hello and welcome to Let's Play RimWorld Royalty with GamerMom. This is episode 2 of our grid-based colony. Let's go see how they're doing. So as you can see, the theme of this series is very clear. We have a grid set up. It's a RimWorld challenge for this summer on Reddit. We've got the more planning mod, which is actually really helpful for this challenge because it's got lots of extra colors. I actually transferred the grid and the types of rooms onto like a little sheet of paper that I've been dragging around the house with me upstairs and downstairs wherever I bring my laptop. That has everything really clearly written. The only problem is that this grid is flipped upside down from the original, so it does kind of make it awkward to look at everything and figure out what's where, but it's not too bad. The reason I did that was because our first building that I built was a bedroom, and as you can see, purple indicates bedrooms and royal rooms, as well as this room here is the rec room / dining room. So this room in the farthest corner is the royal bedroom. So we had a structure here that already had stone walls made out of slate. So this is perfect. Like a lot of the other buildings, I'm going to be building out of wood. So this was a perfect structure to kind of keep as a slate structure to have later as a royal bedroom, and then I'm still following the rules by using it as a bedroom for the colonists' first night here. So that was kind of why I decided to have that set up the way it is. Yeah, and then the other colors, very briefly, like purple is bedrooms and royal. Green is like food and food storage. We have this color right now. I think I changed it. This is the light green. This is neat. Watch this. When you change the color, it actually changes the color on screen, like on the ones you've already built. Isn't that cool? I didn't know that until just this week. This one that I'm changing right now, it's like a light green. That one is for farms. So you can see we've got a good number. We've got a six or seven right there, which is a good start. They do specify like which types you need to use though, so we are going to have to be a bit careful about having the right type of farm. I had kind of wanted to do dark green, but it is a little hard to see at night. Let's go with this shade of green, and we should be able to see it okay in the daytime. Red is for like armories, the prison, the kill box. Blue is for the hospital, the research room, and the kitchen and drug lab. The light blue are the fridges. I don't think I'm going to need 3 fridges. This one is kind of the main fridge. That's probably the only one I will need. And yellow is for power. I think that'll probably be the most challenging, is having to only have power in these areas and have it reach, if we want to add secondary power stuff over here, that's quite a ways to have our power cables stretching. They do, if you're not playing by very strict rules, they do have allowances for tiling outwards. There's a few types that you could tile outwards. You can definitely tile the bedrooms outwards because if this is supposed to be a royal room, this is supposed to be a throne room, this is the dining room and rec room, that means you've only got this one little square as a bedroom, and that's not going to work, especially when you have more than like 3 colonists. So that'll be something we'll tile the bedrooms out. Farms are also something you can tile out to have more farms. I believe power is something as well you can tile out, but maybe I'll double check that before I go tiling out. And I think that's it, because the other ones have pretty specific usage that are restricted to that type. So yeah, I'm excited to try this out. We got a little bit done in episode 1. I'm going to be keeping the episodes pretty short. I think I did about an hour and a bit of actual filming for the first episode, and it ended up being less than half an hour's worth of actual clips that were used in the video. So I think I'll do, yeah, about an hour's worth of play, and then we'll see if that ends up getting about half an hour of video time. Then I think that's fine. And this series is going to be coming out on Thursday afternoons, and my queer colony is going to be coming out on Sundays, usually Sunday morning. So you can hopefully continue to follow that schedule to see new episodes. So there's our colonists. We've got Leo, Zoya, and Amelie. Just getting started. Let's get them set up so they can build kind of the most essential spaces. And we'll see how this grid challenge works out. I'm excited to see how it goes. Oh no, I was worried this would happen. But we needed to get this bear out of our base area, especially with everything out in the open. Like we've got anchovies sitting here and meals sitting here. So, oh, I didn't want the bear eating everything. All right, be careful, guys. What does Zoya have? Does she have any weapons? She has the gun. All right, Zoya, help on out. Yeah, thanks. You guys can move if you need to. Let's do that. On the plus side, we will have lots of meat, and assuming no one gets hurt. Okay, careful, Leo. Don't get involved. Stay out of the way. Oh, yeah, he's fleeing. Okay. Leo, just go inside, please. That's a great idea. Don't follow him. Okay, you guys are gonna have to approach the bear. Oh my goodness. Alright, hopefully Leo will get in. There we go. Okay. Whew! That was a bit terrifying. There we go. Hunt the bear. What I think I will do with the food and with the butchered, with the bear to be butchered, is create a little zone here. I was setting up a fridge. We have some steel walls from this structure that can be uninstalled and reconstructed thanks to the Minify Everything mod. So I am going to create a butcher, like to be butchered area right here, allowing only fresh corpses and only animals for now. I am not doing the whole cannibal thing. So this will be to butcher. And then we can start putting our food here as well in this fridge area. I think I have a preset for that. Freezer, no meals. That's fine. And then we can add the meals maybe here around the to butcher zone. Let's add the meals, and we'll set all this higher so that everything ends up there. Let's name this. Great, amazing. And then this this zone here on the sheet on the diagram, it says raw food storage. I don't know what raw food you might want to store outside of your fridge. I've got the fish here for now. Since we don't have a fridge, it doesn't really matter where anything goes. But like once I have a fridge, I really can't imagine, other than perhaps animal corpses, you might want to have outside. The butchery is going to be here on the other side of the fridge though, so yeah, I'm not sure. I might try to go on the subreddit and find out, are people using this box and what are they using it for? I will set up a couple of wooden food baskets, but I think they still need to be refrigerated to keep the food. Yeah, no, they do. If I recall correctly, they do need the refrigerator in order to stay fresh. So I don't know, this may be a box that I don't even really use, that I repurpose, or like if I'm allowed. I don't know, we'll have to see. But for now, we've got a space to put our bear, and Zoya is already starting to build the fridge, which is great. I just realized I forgot about poor Leo. He's like standing in the bedroom with his knife, like, I'm ready, I'm waiting, what's happening? I can't see outside, what's going on? I'm so sorry, Leo. You can continue about your day. He's like, I've been waiting to go to the bathroom. Why would you just keep me here in the dark? Ah, poor guy. All right, he's going to continue on his day, and he's going to build our well, which will be really great. Then we'll have a handy source of water. There's the blueprint. There's the water. We are pretty close to the river, so that's, you know, they can refill that water from the fresh water of the river. But it's handy to have a well nearby, especially for other, you know, we'll scatter a few little bathrooms around the space. So it'll be nice to have a well handy to refill the water buckets before we get to a point where we're adding the hygiene system. I have done some research to try to make sure that, you know, that this is okay, that adding bathrooms is okay. And yeah, with the hygiene mod, we can either fit them in with rooms that, you know, make sense to have them, like a bedroom. Especially this one, this royal bedroom, they expect to have an attached bathroom. So this will always stay a bathroom, and it'll end up being a private bathroom for the royal people here. But even for a normal bedroom, it'll make sense to have a communal bathroom. And then another space where we can add mod type things is these farthest squares here. They allow for kind of anything that's like a mod that hasn't been accounted for, because obviously people have all sorts of different mods. So this could be for something like our water system. Let's see if it has a good water source. It does. So yeah, so this will be a good corner. We'll be able to set up our water system with like our well and our water tower and all of that jazz. And then we can have the pipes running through, going into all these buildings. And then, I don't know, we'll have to pick a spot to have it come out of the pipes. I don't want it like close to the river necessarily. Maybe over here. I think we'll just have it come over here. I think that should be fine if we just have it come out of the grid space. I don't see that as like breaking the rules, because you can't really have it be in the same square, and you can't have it be in the neighboring square. So yeah, I think we'll just do that. This is great. Everyone's working here to get the fridge structure built, which will also clear this space nicely to get our first power set up. I think we'll go with a wood fire generator for starters. Then we can also add a chem fuel generator. There are a couple boomalopes on the map, and I have designated them to be tamed, so that'll be quite cool. And I think what we can do for the wind turbine, we do have, this is a farm space here. So I think what we can do is if we put it on the edge like so, it'll, you know, like it'll be, it won't have trees blocking it for the most part. It'll just like face onto the farm. Actually, we could even start with this and not bother with the wood generator. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. It might still be good to have a wood generator, but maybe I'll start with this and see how it goes. So it'll just mean we'll have to like maybe pave this space to keep it from growing trees. It's already half paved with this rough granite, so maybe we can pave the rest. What are our stone types? We have granite, marble. Do we also have slate? Or no? Granite and marble. I think just granite and marble. Yeah, I don't see any slate anywhere. Like raw slate. Okay, so granite and marble. So we'll be able to get some granite made and pave the rest to match. That'll be nice. Let's find that. Is what rough paved granite. So we do this. Does it go a little further? Nope, that's it. Oops, make sure it covers. There we go. So that'll be nice, and it just covers this area. And by the time we build this, we'll be able to get the trees out of the way. And it looks like they're almost done building the tilled soil to start our first farm. How lovely is that? We're just going to throw some rice down here. Be the quickest thing. We'll have it soonest. And then after our first rice crop, if I can find it, there we go, we can switch to corn, which takes a little longer to grow, but will provide more from that harvest when it grows. I think it's one of the most efficient types. Let's see, did I set? Yeah, I've set our priorities. Looks like Leo is our cook, butcher, researcher. Looks like Zoya is our main builder, although everyone else is set to help out, especially right now. They don't have as much else to do. Zoya is our crafter as well. Looks like Amelie is an animal handler. Maybe we'll bump that priority and she can tame those boomalopes. She's our hunter, as we saw with the bear. Who's good at like stone cutting and such? Zoya. So that's something else we can bump up to get some stones cut. Looks like everyone's doing a little recreation before bed. Oh, we finished the, that's great. We finished the horseshoes pin. I've got it in our rec room and dining room for now, but I think we're allowed to just stick it outside. I don't think it really matters having that recreation item. But for now, it can stay here and we'll wall that in soon. Looks like our fridge is almost walled in, so this is great. And our food baskets are even ready. That's great. So yeah, what we're gonna do is I've left a little space, as you can see. That's gonna be for our cooler. But I'm not gonna set that up yet because we've gotta get some power first. And they've started it, which is amazing. So we'll run some power cables up here. Let's get that going. I don't know if I want to do underground. Maybe I'll do this because there'll be walls. And this, I think the tilled soil might cover it up, but I'm not sure. Do that and this. And how do we want it to go? Maybe like this. Yeah, and then I think I'll do underground for the corners here where it's exposed. And then I've decided what I'm gonna do for these kind of pathways in between the buildings. I'm just gonna have, you know, some rough pathway stone type stuff. Looks like there was quite a few floors here. If you recall, this original structure was kind of like an oval shape, and there was quite a few floors. So once we deconstruct this brick, take apart this floor, we'll have some marble stones to work with. Hey, nice, we have our first power. We'll just have to clear the trees, get the power actually going somewhere, and then we'll be able to build a cooler and have our first fridge set up. Not too bad for the end of day 3. This is coming along nicely so far. I like it. One last thing that I wanted to do is once the room is built, I'm going to remove the colors. It's just for kind of planning purposes for before it's built. So there we go. We'll do that. And then we should be able to see based on the other squares where the paths are going to go. And that'll help delineate the 10 by 10 boxes. Yeah, not too bad for the end of day 3. Let's keep it going. All right, our wind turbine is operational. Oh, our guests want to come, but we're gonna have to say not right now. We'll get ready for you soon. Make some more bedrooms over here. So we've got our power coming up here. We've got some power lines connecting it. We have a fridge now, which is all enclosed and roofed, which is really amazing. And we've got a little tiny kitchen started here with an electric stove connected to the power, which also has a cooler, which is great. And we've got the very tiniest little butchery here. So that will be, I've got to set up the power, or the bills. But yeah, that'll be very handy as well. Let's do 40, and then we can make some kibble. And once we have some kibble set up, we will be able to set the area for our dogs so that they're not just wandering everywhere and wandering in the fridge and eating the people food. After this, I'm going to do butcher forever. Great, this is great. And then this room here that's just starting to be built is in the hospital / research area. So I've made it, instead of a tiny room just for the research desk, I've made it a little bit bigger so that we can put a couple of beds in there for hospital people. So not too bad. We're at the end of day 4, and we've got quite a lot. I like it. Great. I might want to enclose our dining room next and get some chairs in here, but I think this is all coming along really, really well. I've got some power lines that are starting to be built over across to the one bedroom here, and we'll get some lights in there to make it a more pleasant space. I've got the wall light mod, something I don't think I'd ever want to live without ever again, because yeah, they just look so much nicer than this, standing lamp in the middle of the room. Great, and we'll light up all the other spaces as well. Oh, looks like Leo is going to do our first butcher job. Good stuff, Leo. Some light into you too, although we need to connect some power. And do we have a place to put the meat? Yes, we do. Yeah, it's part of the fridge. Great. Amazing. Oh, is he gonna... Oh, he's gonna make some kibble. Lovely. What do we have? We have some berries, because there are some wild berries growing right here. There's also wild berries growing in the kitchen that someone should really harvest soon. Who is our main person for that? Harvest and grow. Oh, do we not? Is it Amelie? Everyone's kind of a low. Yeah, I think it's Amelie. She's also our plant cutter too. I had to increase that priority. Where are ya? Amelie, instead of doing that, can you come and harvest this from the kitchen? There we go. We got some kibble. Wait, Leo, instead of putting it in the fridge, let's leave it in the butchery, just kind of here behind you for now. It's food, kibble, and then we can make a pet zone and let our dog in there to eat it. Great. Why don't you haul it back to the spot? Oh no, wait, we didn't set the priority higher. Let's do that. There you go, Leo. Fausto's just like, I'm just gonna sleep on the ground. I don't really have a sleeping spot yet. We'll fix that too. And yeah, our storage area right now, instead of having an enclosed room, we've just got it under a roof with the steel column, but we'll definitely want to get some of it inside soon, especially the components and the medicine. So we'll just start putting some walls around this general storage and crafting space. Okay, so we're setting up our workshop and storage areas. These 2 blocks are designated. This one is for general crafting. So this will be our workshop with like a stonecutter's table, all those type of things. Smelter, what else? Paper making for the writing mod. Tailoring I might put somewhere else. There's a textile farm, and then next to that there's a storage and crafting. So this would be a textile farm, and then this can be used for crafting and storage. So I might expand later on and have the tailoring be up there, but for now it can be this general crafting and storage. This is general storage, so I think most things are going to be stored in here, and I'll create some shelves. It's nice being next to the workshop. I'll keep a few things in the workshop. You're kind of allowed to keep things handy if they are relevant to those items, so like components can stay here, things like that. And then I'm going to expand outwards with tiles that are also for storage. For chunks, that'll be next to the stonecutters table. So obviously there's not enough room inside to have some chunks. Stone blocks I may keep inside next to the table though. And then this storage area is going to be for like building pieces, like bits of wall, sarcophagus, those type of items. That can be outside and don't need to hog space being indoors. But otherwise, yeah, we're sticking to our other normal spaces here. We've got the butchery, fridge, and kitchen all together, so that'll be cool. Oh, there's our first threat, Mad Rat. Where is he? He's down here. He's across the river, so we've got a little time before he heads up to us. Who has the best weapon? Amelie. What's she up to? Zoya's doing some building. She's continuing to chop some trees, so maybe once she's done this tree, I'll have her kind of stand guard. And Zoya can do that too. Oh, we should send Fausto somewhere so that he doesn't get hurt. We don't really have any areas. Let's send him into the hospital. Just for the time being. There you go. Oh, and I have set Fausto to be trained to haul, which will be really helpful for hauling stuff around the base. Okay, there we go. Amelie's done. Oh, instead of training Fausto, we should come keep an eye out for this Mad Rat. Where is he? There he is. He's there. Alright. You're going to need to come down and be ready for him, and so is Zoya. Zoya might be able to do here. Where is he? Is that him? No, who is he? Oh, there he is. He's like a little bit up. Okay, so actually Amelie could maybe go here as well. Leo, be careful. Does he have time to run in there? Hopefully he does. Yes, okay, good. And now you guys can run so that you stay out of the reach of the rat. They're pretty quick. Be careful. Keep moving. There we go. There we go, nice. Alright, let's allow him, and someone can bring him to the fridge. Zoya's got stuff to do. You want to wash. How about you haul this rat first? And then you can go wash. And Leo's going to do some hauling. Amazing. Doing great, guys. Love it. Leo's going to butcher the rat. It looks so funny when they carry it because it's so little. Oh, and Fausto, we can release you. I'm glad I saw you there, so you weren't standing around waiting inside like Leo was. We should set your little pet area. That one could be like the base area, and we'll expand it a whole bunch. Whoops. Extra S. That one, red is a good color for people cowering inside. This, let's leave it for now, and I'll look up a good hex code to set it to, because now you can change them. You can do like, you know, you can change them to interesting colors. So we'll keep this one. I like blue for pets and green for animals, so we'll keep it pink for now, and then we'll change it to blue later. My cat is growling. Just a second, speaking of pets. Hey, good dear. Okay, I'm back. Back to deal with my cyber pet. Yeah, my poor little real cat. We've got two cats, and one of them is older and was here, lived with us for a year before we got the second cat. And she is still quite small, the younger, smaller cat. So sometimes he'll like corner her, and her only kind of recourse is to growl at him, and it's the cutest little tiny noise. At first I thought it was like the lawnmower, because we had people mowing the lawn, of course, outdoors. But yeah, it was my little cat going like, and I was like, oh no. So I had to chase the older cat out of here, and my door is now closed, so he can't come back in and bug her. But yeah, poor little thing. I feel so bad for her when that happens. So here is the areas for my my not IRL pet. He can wander around here. Fausto. Yeah, we'll limit the indoor spaces for him. Zoya, what are you doing? Are you just going on a walk? Okay, it looks very strange. Zoya's just like wandering. Okay, nice. Maybe once you're done your walk, you could come and uninstall a wall. Perfect. All right, so let's change Fausto's area here to the pets. Maybe I will keep the bright pink. That's actually quite cute. It's very bright. And we'll allow him to go in and have some of the kibble. I guess I should make floors, in the kitchen and the butchery. I like these light floors. Or should I do, no, maybe I'll do like not these, because they have 5 wood each, which is quite expensive. These have 3 wood. These have 6, so definitely not. This is like the standard. I don't like it though, honestly. I like this one better. Yeah, let's do these, the dark wood floors that are 3 each. Do that for those. Hospital. Let's do this for the hospital too, and then once we get like sterile tile, obviously we will switch it. Amazing. I got most of the workshop constructed today. Once it's finished, we can take this column out. Oh, and the medicine can move over and be in the hospital as well. We could even make storage a little shelf for it. Perfect. Oh yeah, we should make the research desk. Maybe we should make this room bigger. It's already cramped, even with just this. Yeah, we should definitely make it bigger. Alright, what I'll do is add the walls, and then we can uninstall this whole wall and move them all upwards. That should work. Get rid of a few extra trees. See, there's the lawnmower, if you can hear that. So loud. Actually, it may not even be a lawnmower. It may be tools, because one of the backyard neighbors is, I don't know if they're putting in a pool or fixing their foundation or what the heck they're doing, but they're like tearing up their entire yard. So it's quite loud and annoying, but what can you do? Empty workbench. Oh, I guess what we'll do is add a bill and immediately suspend it. Boop. Doo, doo, doo. There we go. Just so it won't bug us. Yes, I know we need batteries. We've got our research batteries, and for that we need a research desk, which we are building. Amazing. that's the end of day 6. Oh, Zoya actually used those walls to make the side walls. Oh well, we'll just add a blueprint for those. Nice. Alright, so we'll have a larger room for the hospital. Get some beds maybe in there. And then we should also set up a pattern for the first bedroom, like a non-royal bedroom. And then maybe we can move our colonists into that room and then let guests have the, you know, the soon-to-be royal room. That would be kind of nice. All right, maybe we'll put walls along here. I'd like to divide it in 2. Obviously, we can't do that equally because they're, you know, and it's an even number of tiles. Actually, let's leave room for vents and air conditioning as we are just getting into summer. Oh, we need to give ourselves a name. Okay, well, I think the settlement we've already figured is going to be the grid base. What do we want to call ourselves, though? I kind of had, when I was creating the characters, I kind of had like a theme of like people of all nations type theme. That's why they've got like names. Like Leo's name is kind of like a regular like British name or North American name. Zoya's last name is Vasquez, so she's got maybe like a South American name. And Amelie, I think her last name we went with Deschamps, so she has like a French name, whether French Canadian or French. So maybe I'll stick with that theme and do what, people of all nations? Yeah, let's go with that. But does that make a weird acronym? P-O-A-N. Pone. Not like, is it like this? Like pone. Okay, they can be pone, but not like pone, like I pwned you. With the O. Yeah, they have an A instead of a W. Instead of people of weird nations or people of, yeah, wide nations or something. Widespread nations. We could do that. People of widespread nations. And then we could have pone. No, I like this. I'm going to keep people of all nations and then it's not the same acronym. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. They have a name. Your faction is now known as the people of all nations. The community is now known as Grid Base. I like it. I like it. Okay. Amazing. Let's get an AC unit into here. Get some cooler. There we go. And then we'll make one across the way for the new bedrooms. Once they are built, we'll just wait. Get the blueprint in there. Oh, a psychic soothe for Leo. He'll appreciate that. Oh yeah, what's his last name? Leo Kane. Yeah, that's kind of like a British name or something. I'm Leo Kane. It could also, I mean, it could be anything really. Leo could be short for like Leonard or something like that. Yeah, I like it. People of all nations. Okay, who's our builder? Zoya? Can you like finish? Oh, you need wood. That's why. Okay, let's get Amelie getting us some wood, please. There we go. We will need lots for all of our building. Right now we're going with wood. I know it's not very fire friendly. Well, it is very fire friendly. That's the problem. It's very fire friendly in the sense that it's flammable. But, yeah, we'll go with this. Oh, this is perfect. Hey, Platypus is coming to visit. All right, well, as my all nations colonists socialize around the fire with their dog Fausto and their visiting platypus friend, I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. We'll see. Why don't we tame this platypus? We can keep it as a friend. Ah, they don't have enough. Platypus is too cool for us. Oh no, I hope we don't trap him in the room. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it here for today. I hope you're enjoying the new series as much as I am. If you like this episode, please like. Every like and comment and subscribe is super duper appreciated, especially since I'm such a teeny tiny channel, just starting off. I hope everyone has a great rest of the week and weekend. Sounds like I'm losing my voice and really need to take a break from recording, so I will leave it here. Take care. Bye-bye.